Hey V, line them up.
Hey guys, welcome back. This is actually a new What If, but let me give you guys some context of the struggle of me making this What If. Well, first of all, I actually recorded this right after making the What If Deku had Zetsu DNA cells, but I feel like that because I was tired, I wasn't putting in enough, like something like that, enough into the What If, and I was basically just flat out giving him powers. Now, in this What If, we're using Edo Itachi after dying. Well, basically re-dying. But he'll also get a new pair of something. A new evolution that he wouldn't get in the canon. But because I feel like it, I'm definitely doing it. So, let's get into the What If. We start off with Kakashi dying, as he would say his final words to Sasuke, as he would fade away for the last and only time. And so, Itachi, he would wake up within a hospital. He would be questioning himself as he's not sure where he is. Huh? Where am I? As he would see his mother, well, so-called mother, and his newfound father. Well, it would look like to him as a birthing place, but he's more self-aware, and because he basically has all the knowledge before he died, he's too smart for this world, kinda. And so throughout Itachi's childhood, I'm gonna say Deku or Itachi, throughout Itachi's childhood, he would be excelling. His parents would be calling him a prodigy, as basically he's just too smart in every single language subject. He would have been excelling in everything. He would even become like multi-bilingual. Pretty crazy, huh? He basically has too many talents for him to even count. But this is just Itachi all in play. Yes, he still has fun with his newfound parents and his life, but he also he's kind of confused between the power of quirks, and it just kind of sounds like the story of the Sage of Six Paths, as like what he heard when he was younger. Someone came down, gave humans power, yada yada. That's what it sounds like to him, but he goes with it anyways. I'm sorry for the Mike. I am really sorry, but like I just want to get the I just want you guys to be able to hear it better. All right. Anyways, so now when Deku is about 12, he actually had his Sharingan before even Bakugo even had his quirk, but his quirk would have been classified as an eye, like basically it's eyesight. It's an eyesight abilities, whatever. But mostly it would be like energy manipulation. That's what it basically be classified as. And so Deku, no, it doesn't really matter what I say. When Bakugo would awaken his quirk, his whole personality would change, as it would be like I'm on top of the world. Like it's just the I'm better than everybody type personality. I forgot what the proper word for it is, but you know what I mean, right? A selfish, basically. He's very selfish now, basically. And so throughout the years, Bakugo would just get more annoying and annoying. And whenever he would try to attack Deku would actually just put Bakugo under a genjutsu. Bakugo would always try to argue the fact with Deku that he got his quirk before him, but really, Deku had the quirk, his powers, before Bakugo. And so, basically at the end of the day, at the end of their school year, as we do a time skip, of course, Deku already has his 3 Tomoe Sharingan, as he has been training it over the years, as he had his fun and all, but now he really needs to get down to business as why is he in this universe, and what is his options now, as he doesn't look like he will be able to go back, but why does he still have all his memories intact though? It's still a question, it's still questioning him to this day in the back of his mind, but he decides to roll with his new life for now. Well, there wouldn't really be a continuation of that, but like, just disregard that. Anyways, sorry. So then, now it's the end of the school year. Bakugo, well, basically the teacher walking through, that's what I'm saying. I know you all want to become heroes, so forget about these papers. The class would just start going wild as the teacher would have the bunch barge into the classroom saying, "You guys can keep it down, please, as I'm trying to do something with my classroom. Y'all are too loud." The problem child class. Why is Deku here? He should have been in my class. Oh my goodness, man. Feel bad for the teacher. Anyways, so then the teacher would look on his list and say, so we have 2 students that want to go to UA. Bakugo and Midoriya. Everybody would start looking in both of their directions, as Bakugo would just get pissed. As he heard Deku's name, he would say, "Oi, Deku, don't you dare think about applying for UA. I'm going to become the #1 hero. All y'all quirks are lame. Your eyes just come out your head. Like, what? You just extend your eyes? Is that a useful quirk? No. A flying quirk. Okay. What other abilities you got this flying? You're just a rescue hero. All your quirk is, it's just a rescue type hero quirk. That's all it is. You can just go be a fireman then. Rescue from buildings then. That does not matter. All it is a flying quirk. From what videos I've seen, you gotta fight your way into the building. None of y'all are getting through there." And so, Bakugo will try to throw explosion at Deku, but Deku would activate his 3 Tomoe Sharingan and move so fast that Bakugo couldn't even comprehend. He'll get behind Bakugo, holding his hand up, squeezing his wrist in pain, as he would say, "Let go of me, nerd!" But every time Bakugo tried to resist, the pain, it would hurt even more, as it would feel like his hands just shifting. He starts screaming out as the teacher say, "Alright, Deku, alright. Let him go, let him go. You know he'll always be stubborn. Wouldn't be surprised if he turned into a villain." Anyways, you guys are dismissed. Have a nice day and take the paper if you want to, and yeah. Deku would then leave the building with Bakugo's boys just watching him. As, you know, he did disrupt him, but they're also scared to confront him because they know what Deku can do. Let's take a flashback. Let's go around when they were not that young, but they're like in middle school, you know? Bakugo would actually go up to Deku and actually turn an explosion to his face. But Deku would actually wave and he would grab Bakugo, tell him, "Look at me." Well, no, not look at him. No, he wouldn't say that. He would never say that. That's pretty sus. He would grab Bakugo, and Bakugo would look at Deku, but when he did, he would see these eyes, these eyes. He would stare into them, and he would get trapped. All he would feel is this pain and agony. And when he broke out, when Deku let him out this genjutsu, it would have been the end of lunch, and Bakugo didn't get to eat anything, and he's just panting and sweating. But to everybody, it looked like Bakugo just stopped what he was doing and left Deku alone. That's why they're scared to confront Deku, as that whatever Bakugo told them, they don't want to have any of that. Sorry for what the mic just did just now. I am really sorry, and my throat's been kind of acting up, you know, like, sorry, I'm really sorry for that. So yeah. Anyways, so now Deku would basically walk home, and from walking home, he would use his Sharingan, and from using that, he's actually able to sense life forms. Instead of chakra, he's actually able to sense see life force. Usually Sharingan's able to see chakra and all that. But like for this, he can see life force. So he would see two life forces just rushing like under the ground. And so Deku would basically like he would basically see like a huge life force of this like slug is running away from this one person. And so he would just do some hand signs and get ready. And so when this slime villain popped out, he would look at Deku, but then Deku was like, Katu, Koji no Jutsu. This would actually be the fireball jutsu. He would then send this villain flying into the wall, and this villain would start burning. And so Deku would walk up to it and say, a villain at this. Well, yeah, it's a villain. There's no bingo book, but I do remember seeing you online. The sludge villain, huh? Alright then. I'll make sure you get a good beating or something like that. Pause. But as soon as Deku wants to do something real quick, Alma will actually appear out of nowhere. And so he would take the villain and basically thank you, young boy, for helping me detain this villain. What's your name? My name, Izuku Midoriya. Yes. Would you like an autograph? No thanks. I'm good. Alright, then I'll see you later. Up in Plus Ultra. And All Might would book it. And so Deku would just continue walking back home. As he was about to reach home, just by taking the subway, he would then see just an explosion. An explosion? What? This can't be right. And so Deku, he would just start up and just basically run over to see what's happening. And he would see Bakugo. From that, after seeing Bakugo, he would just be like shocked as the sludge villain, Bakugo. As much as I don't want to, I think I'm gonna have to save him. And so he would basically throw a bag at the hero to stop everybody from passing through, and jump on him and just book it over. As the hero would cry out at Deku, say, "What are you doing over there? You get yourself killed. You want a death wish?" And so Deku would basically run over to the sludge villain, and the sludge villain would see him again and say, I'll make sure I'll kill you this time. I am preserving your life. You're dying today, kid." And so the sludge villain will try his best to at least do something to Deku, but Deku keep dodging. He'll then have his hand filled with chakra and basically slice through the sludge villain, hurting him in the process, and taking out Bakugo. From that, he would then basically the camera then paste up onto his eyes. This is like if you're watching it on TV, like let's say you're watching it as an actual anime. This thing, basically, his eyes would then change right in front of the sludge villain, and he would then say, "Amaterasu." The black flames would just start enveloping the sludge villain. You would just hear cries on cries as the sludge villain is desperately asking for help, as he's just burning and burning. All that would be seeing is like, what the heck is this kid's power? And so Deku, he would then just book it out of there. After doing that, he would turn the hands on a bit later, but he would most likely forget. But he would leave after saving Bakugo, as he doesn't care about Bakugo, but he is his classmate, and he's supposed to help him if he even wants to become a hero. And so Deku would just leave, like I said. He would reach home and he would already be planning out what is his outfit he's gonna wear for, like, hero outfit type beat stuff. He thought the idea, he's not sure if he should roll with it, but it seems reasonable, I guess. And so the next day would arrive, and it's time for, well, no, not the next day. Basically, next day would arrive. Yeah, you know what? Fine. Next day would arrive, and Deku actually is walking to the convenience store. He'll then hear somebody calling from the alley, hey kid, it's me. Hold up. This person would then buff up to his All Might form. Wait, it's All Might. And so Deku would basically go down this corridor. Like, wait, why are you just like small just now? You're not All Might, are you, huh? No, it's me. I want to give you my quirk, one for all. You must be wondering. No, well, yeah, one for all. Must be wondering why. I'll give you a little quick backstory. 1 minute backstory later, yada yada. And Deku, he would actually decline as he doesn't need help from, well, doesn't need a quirk as he already has power. And so Deku, he would leave as he doesn't seem to be, doesn't seem to be bothered or troubled by the situation, so he left. And so, no, why would I say bothered? He's not bothered. So, All Might would basically just give it to one of the big three members. What should I say the name? Nah, y'all can figure out for yourselves. It's not that hard. And so Deku would leave. Now the time for the 10 months time skip, as Deku would basically be unlocking all the power that he had. Well, Itachi will be awakening all the power he had before basically everything went down in flames, basically, for him, kinda, as he was just holding back against Sasuke. But now he has regained all his power, and he doesn't have MHP. Well, the sickness, let me not explain the sickness. Now he doesn't have the sickness anymore. He can basically work at full capacity. And so, basically, at the end of this month's time skip, he would basically be jacked. He's jacked right now. And so he would head to the UA building. Everything would not go like canon, but basically, me saying some of the things out that would go like canon. He would never tread, and that's it. And so, let's just skip all the way. If you want to hear this part, then sure. You would ask, why is there no zero pointer? And so they would explain why is there no zero pointer, even though there's a zero pointer on the plan flip, yada yada dawa, blah blah. And so it's time for the exams. The door would open and Deku would actually rush out. And he'll be wondering, hey, why that kid rushing out? Hey, he cheating. He's gonna go to the road before we even get a chance. But President Michael would say, there's no real battle in a villain fight. Go! And so people would be rushing like crazy just to head over there. Give it to me. Yeah, I'm kidding. I was saying for me. The people rushing over just to get some points, as Deku basically, he's like already wiping out some robots. And so then, he would have a lot of points at this point. Wow, a lot of points at this point. I'm a comedical genius, oh my gosh. Anyways, from that point, he would hear a robot stomp, a heavy one at that, and people running away. He couldn't see this huge hulking giant of a robot, the zero pointer, as he's tugging onto a building, and he would just smash it, throwing it away, swiping it like it was ease. But he would hear a faint cry for help, and so he would rush over there. He would see this girl. He saw this girl early in the entrance, so he would decide to lift the robot up, pick her up, and basically bring her somewhere else. Not that far though. He didn't see his robots gaining on them, kinda. He would basically be following them. So then Deku decided to put down this girl, and he didn't activate his gun. From there, he would then take out the Totsuka blade. Nope. Well, Totsuka blade is part of his transform. So yeah, he then activated his Susanoo, taking out the Totsuka blade. And so, from one swipe, the robot, he would basically be melting, kinda. Well, yeah, the robot would basically be melting from one slice. People would be shocked. The teachers would be shocked. And so, Deku would deactivate his eyes as he kind of used a bit too much energy, but it's alright, I guess. And so, Deku would bring this girl back to the nurse's office, and he would leave as he's tallied enough points, and it's the end of the day, basically. You can say extra if you want to, but yeah. And so, Deku would go home. From there, he would be waiting and waiting, but then he'd get the steps letter in the mail. His mom would be surprised, as Inko would basically shout out, Deku, 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 Deku! A letter came. It's from Smash. Nintendo wants you in the game. What? They want me in Smash? Yes, look. Mom, that's the UA thing. That's not the Smash letter. I know. Why are you ruining my dreams? Mom, I'm trying to be on the Smash roster. Anyways, so then he would open up the pen flip and like a virtual thing would pop up. He would start looking at it as Deku. Yeah, hi, you. Yeah. Welcome to UA. You passed with this many points and that many points. I see you. And you saving people out here too? You got the good hero material, no cap. And like, how you burn our 0 point? We're just asking that. Like, I'm not trying to rude to you, but like, how you burn it? You like just like one slice and I'm sorry, sir, but what? Anyways, you pass. Yeah. See ya. It's just gonna blow up. Ha. Beep. Beep. Wait. What? This ain't no James Bond movie. What is it? It's gonna blow up on me? But it didn't blow up. It just malfunctioned. And so, Deku would have been officially. But he had to wait, of course. Anyways, sorry for rushing though. What if I had the measure? Anyways, so now let's actually continue. So from there, Deku would enter the school building when the time is right. You already know. This ain't no TV show. The time is no wait. The price is right. Okay, let me stop. Anyways, he would enter the UA building. Wouldn't mind the door and enter his classroom. From entering his classroom, he would then just see a blonde-haired chick, Bakugo, and a really strict dude that I saw earlier, yesterday, or the day after that, I forgot. And so he would see both of them, and basically like, well, it's in my classroom, This is going to be experience that I'm going to hate with all my heart. Who knows? Who cares? I guess. I digress. Anyways, so then from there, you would go to sit down. If you're sitting down, this girl with brown hair would be like, "Oh, it's you. The same yesterday. No, at the exams. Thank you so much. My name is Uraraka. Thank you for saving me that time. I know what was gonna happen to me at that point, but you came in clutch. You saved me. Thank you so much. Yeah, no problem. It's nothing, basically. Wait a minute. I know that voice. Deku. Wait, your name is Deku? No, it's not. He just calls me that. Deku. I told you. Oh my God. You're my class. My class. You're not the teacher, but like, if you got a problem, you can leave. Damn you, Oi. If you're here to make friends, get out. I do not care. Okay. You have to put on some uniform or going outside. I thought we were doing orientation. I don't care. Orientation is dog water anyways. We're going outside to do quirk assessment. Okay. And so they would lead to do their quirk assessment. And that's the end of What If. Thank y'all for watching. Like, subscribe, and yeah. I will see y'all later with the next part of any What If My series that's continuing right now.